Round up! Hello guys, this is Willie from YouTube, and today's episode we're going to be talking about Operation Green Sweep in Toronto, Ontario in the New York region. Now this was a major drug bust in the Toronto area. Now what they did with the drug bust is that they shut down a lot of these indoor and outdoor grow-ops who they were posing as personal use, but really they were selling for commercial use of cannabis. Now you know in Canada, cannabis has been legalized with some restrictions for personal use, and to do it at a commercial use there are a lot of rules, and only a few people have been granted the ability to sell it for commercial use. But you know, people have found a loophole to get around that, and this is how the loophole works in this Operation Green Sweep. What they would do is they would have an indoor farm or outdoor farm, and they would lend that space out to people to grow their personal use portion. They would rent a spot, and then they would rent their portion, and of course they can always go there, and once it's matured they can go and pick out their portion of the mature cannabis that they've grown. Kind of like a community farm. They give you a little spot and you grow and you consume it. Nothing wrong with that. The problem is when you rent your spot out, not for personal use, but you let the owner or another third party use that personal spot that you have, and then you sell that personal spot to have that person grow and take your personal use marijuana and sell it out there on the streets for commercial use or to other commercial businesses. So you can see that this reaches into a lot of these medicinal suppliers of cannabis, because a lot of people were renting out their spots to commercial businesses. This is where they had a problem. So they went in and they seized at least 1,800 kilograms of cannabis, which is a street value of 150 million cannabis if they sold that on the street. But remember, this is for personal use. So it also allows you to store a certain amount for personal use. So they also seized the storage of the cannabis that was going to be used for personal use. They also seized those stored, not only the plants, but also the stored amount of the cannabis, which all added up to $150 million. Now, you know, this shared crowd farming is almost like the group insurance, where you have 10 or 15 people, they join into a car group insurance to get a low rate, and everybody pays into their portion of the group car insurance. So it's great for people that would get high insurance quotes. They can share the insurance rate amongst 10, 15 people. That's where the idea is pretty much similar to that, you know, one bad egg can still have a good car insurance rate. So now, I understand that part, but the part I don't understand is why they had to seize the 3 zebras and 2 kangaroos. I looked up kangaroos, and you know, they're worth about $2,000-$3,000. If you want a real kangaroo as a pet, it is allowed in Canada to have kangaroos as a pet. I couldn't find where it says zebra is not allowed to have as pet. So I was wondering why they would seize the kangaroos or zebra, but maybe they're seizing it because it was bought with illegal criminal funds. That's probably why they seized it. But that was weird, because usually you hear alligators protecting your goods, but I don't know why they use zebras and kangaroo, but that was all weird. They also seized a whole bunch of crossbows and weapons, the usual stuff. Anyways, guys, it's William from YouTube. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, and bye-bye.